Right, good morning. Guess where I am again? Back down on the club lake. Just gone 9:30. Been fishing for probably 20 minutes. I'm in the margin swim again. So I've got a rod down the edge there. About there. And I've got a rod out in open water at the moment. There's plenty of fish showing. And it's looking good for a bite. I'll give you a proper update after I've got everything else sorted, because I really need a brew and I haven't even found my tripod yet. Right, here we go, quick bit of an update. It's just gone past 12 and I've had a bit of excitement about an hour ago because I lost a fish on the right hand rod. Ran underneath the snags over there, and yeah, I ended up having to strip off to my pants and get it all uncaught. Fish swam away fine, just not still attached to my hook, which is a bit unfortunate. It's a mid-double, but can't count it, even though I've got my hand on it. But yeah, it's certainly interesting. Found a few things in out about the bottom around there, and I found out that the water's chuffing freezing. Right, good evening. It's coming up on 4:30, and as you can tell, I've moved swim. I've just gone to the one that just to the left of me, where I was fishing all day. Reason being, the guy who's been sat here all day, he's been watching fish bosh, and now he's packed up and gone home. So I'm going to dive in. It looks better in here for the night than it does in the swim I've been fishing. That is so long. Just before I fully lose the light, as you may have noticed, I'm getting a few liners. So what I'll be doing in the next hour is bringing one of the rods back 2 rod lengths, and we'll see if the liners continue. Right, good morning. It's just about 8 o'clock in the morning. Last night was reasonably uneventful. I had a firework display go on, and a band in the pub. Mother... I've been done, mother... Okay, we're up to 20 to 9 now after that little incident. I've redone the left hand rod with a slightly shorter hook link to hopefully actually hook the fish this time. But yeah, that was me definitely getting done. Like I said, they had a firework display and a band in the pub last night, and other than that I didn't see or hear a carp all night. A few little fish, but it was really cold and it was flat calm and it wasn't right. There's a bit of a breeze now, and my plan for this morning is to keep the left hand rod where it is, and I'm going to have a bit of fun with the right hand rod in a minute. Right, finally found out what's been giving me those liners. Oh, it's cold. Check that out for a slap. Right. Right, so it's just gone half 12. I'm going to be thinning out pretty soon because, as you can see, although there's blue sky over there, it's from the north, the wind at the moment, and it's freaking cold. So I've just had that bream. Gonna give it another chuck on the left-hand rod in a bit. And yeah, that's it really. We'll leave the camera running, see if we can't get another bite on film. Other than that, if I don't see you before, I'll see you next time. Okay, good morning. I'm going to do this as a two-part vlog. I left the main lake on Saturday with my tail between my legs at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, having only had a bream. So today's Monday, I'm on holiday again. I was umming and ahhing as to about where to come, and I decided to come back down to the club lakes. And this time, however, I've come onto the small lake. The reason being, we've got a bitterly cold northwesterly again. And by sitting in here, I've actually got all these little holes in the trees along the far bank there where I can drop a bait. So what I've done is a cross in between the two swims in the gap in the trees. I've dropped about 20 boilies and a little pop-up rig over the top, and the left-hand rod I've chucked up to my left. There's an island. I'll probably move the camera and show you later. Alright, so that's it for the time being. Lighters! Right, it's just gone 9:30. I'm going to give it another half an hour and then I'm going to move on to the other lake, simply because I am chuffing freezing. I'm sat in the shade over here fishing into where the sun is, and it's just very uncomfortable. So I'm going to pack up, break camp, leave the rods until last, and go on to the other lake, fish up in the shallows, or from the north bank anyway, and we'll have a look at that. So I'll see you after I've moved. Speak to you in a bit. Alright, so it's 11 o'clock and I've got into the new swim. The rods have been out for about 20 minutes, 10-20 minutes. I've already had the right hand rod picked up by a swan once. I've put the right hand one onto a silt spot off to my right where I'd have fished from earlier on this year, and the left hand rod is out about 3/4 of the way across on a gravel bar. Okay, it's all changed again because of those lovely little white birds behind me picking up the bait. I've had both rods picked up now in literally 20 minutes, and they're going straight back over to where I cast the other rod. They're basically ping-ponging from rod to rod, so I'm going back somewhere else deeper, get away from these chuffing birds. Okay, swim number 3, I've basically moved opposite the deep water. So I'm still on the north bank, but I'm casting across into the deeper water across all the gravel. Reason being, I'm sat out the wind here, don't even need to set the brolly up until it starts raining. So yeah, quite comfy. I'm going to give it a few hours here, see what happens. Okay, it's just gone 3 o'clock. As you can see, I've moved back into my first swim. The reason being, I actually had liners in here first thing this morning, so I'm hoping they might be mooching around dawn and dusk. Also, I've put a bit more bait in across the far side throughout the day. Wound the rods in from the last swim. The sun came out, wind dried off. I couldn't see any fish in front of me. Couldn't see any fish in the shallow water on the other lake. So it's not looking promising at all for a bite on either lake, if I'm honest. So I thought if I was going to get one, it'll be on here. Basically, so I've moved back on. Left hand rod again. This time I've got a PVA bag over to the island. Right hand rod is again in the gap in the trees with a little pop-up rig. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it's just coming up on 6 o'clock. I'm popping smoke. I won't be down here for the next couple of weeks because I'm off to Willow Park for a fishing competition. So until the next time, I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.